Hi lovelies, welcome to Managing My Money with Rosa. Today we are going to work on stuffing money for my son's senior year. If you're new here, my name is Rosa. My channel is all about my personal budgeting journey. It is about cash envelopes, sinking funds, savings challenges, how we stash our money, where we stash our money, but to me most importantly, why we stash our money. It is also a little bit about our investing journey. If any of that is of interest to you and you have not already, I'd really appreciate if you take a second and hit subscribe down below. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and spending a little bit more of your time with me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. And everyone, please take a second, smash the thumbs up button. All right, so probably a year, 2 years ago, I was watching some budgeting videos, and Ange Budgets was setting money aside for her sons and for different things that they were going to be doing. And that's when all of a sudden I realized, Rosa, you need to do something intentional for your child's senior year. I created a whole bunch of relevant things for him moving into just school and specifically high school and different events along the way, and I created envelopes for that. But then I have been using this and putting a little bit money here, like $1 here, $5 there, and just attempting to save for our son's senior year. And we were in zero rush to get through any of it. Fast forward to the end of his junior year, and all of a sudden I realized we were lacking in a lot of these different areas. So we really upped the ante and have been filling it as fast as we possibly can, trying to get these to a point where I don't need to worry and we can cash flow his senior year. Well, we've done it. We are finishing up all of his stuff for his senior year. I'm in love with it. This graduation envelope will get repurposed. We, at the present moment, have 3 grands, so they are way little, but we're going to repurpose this and start to use it as a savings challenge for each of them so that I have some money to gift them for their senior year of high school. So I'm looking forward to repurposing this. But we have a handful of categories in here that we need to finish off. So graduation outfit, I wanted to have 200 in here. There is only 181, but we will be finishing this one off today. So we're going to call it 200, which means that one's coming out 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, $200. Yay! All right. And then for a tracking system, because I needed something so I didn't have to look at all of them, I put a black dot in the corner that tells me that is fully funded. Graduation announcements, we will probably be making these, but I wanted to make sure I had money. The goal was to have $500 in here, and that was in case he wanted to get the fancy smancy announcements. We actually got the announcement pack last week. I don't remember, within the last couple of days. We've gotten all of his stuff for cap and gown and that kind of thing, and in it were the announcement things. And 500 was a lot more than what we would have needed if we had gotten them, but he said that he wanted to just go ahead and make some instead of doing that. So I'm still going to get this up to 500. So, oh, silly me. And then I write on myself, oh, okay, we just need to close this after all. I was trying to not to just, yeah, whatever. So we need 500 in here altogether, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So the rest of this will come over here. We're just going to set the ones there because I don't know where else to put them right now because we've run out of room. So again, there's way too much in here. However, one thing I do want to say is any money that is not spent on his senior year will end up being a gift for him. And then also, like, now that I know that we're going to be making graduation announcements and I know we won't need the whole 500, some of this money can shift or can lift and shift if we need to pay for other things. So graduation party, in case he would like one. We want to get this. Oh, did I mark this as complete? I did not. Shame on me. All right, graduation party. Again, we're going to get this up to 500. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 400, 500. And then we will put the rest of this here. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Very nice. All right, senior week outfits. Did I mark that as done? I did not. Shame on me. Senior week outfits. We want this at 500, so that's what we're going to get it up to. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 40, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we make sure that I've put all of that where it needed to go and that I actually counted properly. All right. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 500. All right. I struggled to count across fives. For those of you that do that, I am jealous to say the least. All right. Senior week done. College tests are done, grad bash is done, college visits are done, college applications are done, dances and proms, graduation invites, cap and gown fees, and senior pictures. Thank you cards. Score. Oh, one thing, oops, let's move this over here now. One thing I did want to chat about were cap and gown fees. We got the price list the other day for that. I had only budgeted $200 for cap and gown fees because I wasn't 100% certain what they were going to be. It's been 10 years since we've done cap and gown fees. My $200, so just the basic, the cap, the gown, and one tassel was about $70. And then you could get packages, and those packages came with a handful of different things, or it had a whole sheet on the back of different things that you could purchase as individuals instead. And I just thought I'd share with you that for us, like I said, cap and gown was about $70, and then the packages, the base package started at like $170, and it went up to like $400, but that was a class ring as well. So just know that cap and gown fees, basic package, my $200 was more than enough. If we had chosen, now he wanted a hoodie. He really didn't care about any of the other things that were there. So we're going to spend about $100 at the cap and gown stuff, but that's cap and gown and a senior hoodie. So just, it's been really nice to know that what those prices were. And I thought I would share them with you because if you want all the little extras, I think it was like $170, like $210, 270 something. There was one that was 3 something, and then there was one that was 4 something. So just be aware that there are a variety of, at least for us, Katie Studios does, no, not Katie, Herf Jones does all of ours. So it was just, I thought I'd share with you the different price ranges for all of that. And then dances, proms, and homecoming. We ended up with 6 in there, but I may need to shift and lift some stuff to move in there. Actually, you know what? We'll put all of this random stuff in there. No, I had a purpose for all the rest of the stuff. So this is going into my other envelopes because it now has a new purpose. School supplies. At the end of, or at Christmas, I would like to be able to purchase some extra school supplies for the teachers. So we are going to put $100 into here, which will bring us up to, actually, we're just going to have it be 100. There was 5 in there. And then the rest of this, we'll just go into different things for my child. So I love that that 100 is in there. Picture day for ROTC pictures, we're actually going to get this up to 60 because I will purchase I can't speak all of a sudden. I will purchase pictures for him. So that brings us up to 60 in here. 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Driver's ed. I do want to put some money in here. We're going to put 20 into here, which will bring us up to 85. 85. And then the rest of this money is going to go into orienteering. Book list, back to school clothes. Orienteering. He has an orienteering meet coming up, so we're going to put the money into here. So that's what? 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 more to come into here. 6, 8, 78 is what we should have. Ooh, we need to make some change, get some bigger bills in here. We will definitely take care of that. So I said, what, 78, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay. Sweet. So I love that we have finished all things for his senior year. Yay. Basically, we have set aside about $5,000 to take care of all of his senior year so we can cash flow it. Now that we are done with this, we're going to start a different savings challenge for the grands with that. But I thought I would share what we are going to be doing with the money that's not going in there anymore. So I am going to do a 100 envelope challenge. I have a savings challenge book that I got a long while back, a couple years at this point, and I occasionally will rip a page out, and that's what we're going to do. But we're going to do the 100 envelope challenge. This will help me track where we're at for it. There's 50 on one side, 50 on the other, and this will go into our 3 to 6 month emergency fund. And I thought I'd just show you. So they're all it's a pink Thanksgiving pack that I had gotten, and I loved it. So this is what we will be using coming up. So exciting, exciting, exciting. This will be our 100 envelope challenge. And again, the purpose of this will specifically be for that 3 to 6 month emergency fund to be able to put an extra $5,000 in the bank. Yes, cannot wait to get this moving along. If you have any questions or just want to say hey, I'd love if you drop it in chat below. And I hope you have a great day. Bye, guys.